lalo na sa DepEd. We always have a good side of libraries pero sa private. How about sa public? The number one issue that you will be saying is there's no sufficient financial support. Yes, that's the problem. Not only po sa Tugigaraw, but even the whole Philippines ay hinaharap po yung ganyang issue. So magandang umaga po. I am Ms. Charmaine Masuli, and I would like also to share the same sentiment with you. Why? Last July, I received an additional designation, actually a concurrent designation with the BLIS Program Coordinator. And I am challenged to face that designation. Why? Because they are now looking in re-establishing our campus library as a campus learning and resource center. So, having that kind of mindset bago po ako mag-proceed dito is that wala mong imposible because we need to, anong maliligaw ba? We need to put an emphasis on the work that we do. Especially po kayo, my dear teachers. Why? Because you're in the library. However, in every day na nandyan po kayo sa library ninyo, parang part of you saying, wala na bang igaganda ito? Okay? But I am here giving you a hope. Why? Because for 11 years na existing ang Carig campus namin, it's only now that they are putting an eye, or nagkaroon na sila ng eye-opener na why not mag-invest tayo sa learning and resource center natin. When we speak of library kasi, that's typically a house of books, repository of books, and so on. But when we speak of learning and resource center, it is actually a multimedia of sources of information. And as we are actually a person who is in authority to perform the job of a registered librarian but not in total. Why? Kasi meron po tayong batas. No? That's why I'm asking si Ma'am Tere before, are they allowed to process resources later on? Because actually, ang title po ng ating session is Technical Assistance in Library Functionality. And Sir Ronald is actually your first speaker a while ago who mentioned about the installation of Koha, ma'am. Okay. So that's actually a good opportunity again for you. No? Baka po, you might consider enrolling in master's degree and choose library and information science. Why? Para po talagang 100% na meron kayong technical assistance in processing your resources in library. Take note hindi lang po libro. Kasi ayaw na po namin sabihin na pag sinabing library, libro, pagod na kami dyan. Okay? What we have now in, actually, hindi na po FIRE, no? Hindi na Fourth Industrial Revolution in Education, palima na. No? Pero tayo pa-observe pa lang tayo sa 4, ang mundo, palima na. So, very mabagal po ang movement natin. But as we embrace the coming of the 5th revolution, please, we also embrace the fact that we need to upgrade our skills. That's why, palakpakan po natin si ating division librarian for having this kind of sessions with you. Because technical assistance, ibig sabihin you will be performing or handling, processing information sources. Hindi na lang po yan na, lahat ng color red na libro magkakasama, lahat ng color blue. No. Okay? Kasi meron po kami tinatawag na cataloging. Okay? Cataloging and classification, which is 20% po niyan ay board subject sa librarian's licensure exam. So ito po yung subject na kung saan nagtatumbling lahat ng soon-to-be librarians. Why? Kasi with all the number of books that they have in their libraries, how will they organize? O kayo na lang po siguro, hindi pa ganun karami ang resources, masakit ang ulo nyo. Tama po ba? Ani mga karo na libro kan so ganun kayo, di ba? Ani tagang mga kwang bibigan igagabanan reader me. Ani mga karo nga libro, pero number 1, meron po bang gumagamit? Sumagot po kayo. Si Ma'am Sinchan, I would like to, I would like to acknowledge yung kanilang efforts ngayon because I think Department of Education now is moving around. No? Sabi ni Ma'am Sinchan, alam mo ba, tumatawag ako sa Isabela Cham. Kasi tinitignan ko kung paano yung kanilang auditing. Kasi you would like also your library to be acknowledged as passer or compliant doon sa sineset ng DepEd. Siyempre, ibida-bida, pero schools yan, di ba? So, pagkakasama kayo dito, you have one mission. That is to be a compliant library or learning resource. Iba-iba na pong pangalan ng library ngayon, no? Learning resource, information center, conforme na pangalan niyan, but one mission is that they should be able to accommodate for all learners na magbasa. Okay, o kakausapin ko na naman kayo. Alam niyo po ba, ang ating literacy rate ay tumaas, bumaba? Ayon po sa inyo, sa DepEd, tumaas po ba, bumaba? Ma'am, sa inyo, ma'am. Saan ka ulit, ma'am? Saan po? Ano ka, ma'am? Anong tawag dito? Anong school, ma'am?
Libag Integrated.
O, sa Libag, ma'am. Ayon doon sa inyong accomplishment report. Sa tingin mo, tumaas po ba ang inyong readers rate, literacy rate? Yes! Palakpakan natin si ma'am, no? Si ma'am, anong eskwelahan po kayo, ma'am?
Linaw Elementary.
Linaw! Tumaas po, ma'am? Yes! No? Si ma'am. Palakpakan natin si ma'am. Anong eskwelahan kayo, ma'am?
Larian Alto.
Larian Alto. Tumaas, ma'am? Oh! May bumaba? Hindi ko na itatanong kasi baka nahihiya kayo. But, you know what? You are there, okay, to increase the reading habits of your mga bata. Okay? Hashtag para sa bata. It's because, oo nga, andyan lahat sa iyo ang libro, pero at the end of the day, mabibig na. Okay? But how can we strategize to increase? O kunyari, next year na naman, accomplishment report na naman. Para hindi ka pagalitan ng head mo, kaang bumaba ang reading rate mo, huwag mo nang i-expect yun. Ang gawin mo, you find a strategy in conducting various activities to increase. That's why I would like to appreciate yung mga pinakita niyo po kanina. Akala nila wala kayong ginagawa, no? Kaya magpasalamat kayo pag may accomplishment report, gandahan nyo. Kasi yan po ang nagpapatunay that you are worth it. O, palakpakan po ulit dyan. Okay? Because, alam nyo, ang mga administrador, if they see that, wow, amazing, tumaas ang mga ganito, unti-unti silang lumalambot na, ay, let's acknowledge them, let's support them. Kaya po kayo andito ngayon. Pinadala nila kayo para matuto. At pag natuto po kayo, gawa ulit kayo ng something worthwhile para ma-report next accomplishment report. Is that clear? Yes. O, next month tere. Nasa first slide pa lang pala ako. The importance of organizing books is actually sobrang laking tulong po sa mga bata. Why? Because, sabi ko kanina, it's not just about books, but what is the relevance of organizing books, especially now in the digital age? Oh, pag sinabi po natin digital age, andyan na po yung multi-media sources of information. Meron na po silang tinatawag na, ano na yun? Podcast. Okay? Meron po ba kayong podcast? Ano na eh? Ganyan naman kayo, no? Libro lang ang meron kami, anak. Newspaper. Ayaw mo ba ito, anak? You know po, there's a lot of things over the internet at mamaya ipapakita ko po yun sa inyo. Hindi nyo na po sasabihin, dapat na wala naman kaming pera na pambili. Mayroon na pong mga tinatawag nating open access. But when it comes to open access, we need to evaluate. Okay? Para po yung freebie pag nagmamind kayo, tama ba? Diba? Okay, mind dito, white checkered, eme. Okay, yung next minor ko, makukuha niya yung free na ito. Diba, minamind pa rin kahit free. Siyempre, ikaw na nanonood, hindi mo i-mind kung nakita mong butas-butas, dagdanang and so on. You evaluate. Tama po ba? Ganon din. Hindi porke free ang mga libro na binibigay ng mga donors ninyo, accept lang. You need to do evaluation. Hi! Pwede kaya ito sa mga bata namin. E paano pag puro pang adult pala yan? Makaaala ka naman. and so proud, no? Ay, principal, 50,000 na ang aking libro sa library. Hindi nanda pa. Eh, naku! Tignan nila, irrelevant pala. Tama po ba yun? Hindi. Okay? That's why we need to be, to evaluate our sources, no? So in organizing books, it extends beyond mere aesthetics. O, di ba? Usong-uso yan ngayon. Ay, hindi naman si sir, naka-aesthetic ang color niya. Tama ba? Di ba sir, naka-nude? Ayun, pati si ma'am. O, di ba? Aesthetic naman. But, when we organize our resources, hindi lang yung, gusto ko mag-uso yan sa DepEd, no? Yung may kanya-kanyang classroom, pagandahan ng classroom, aesthetic. Ang ibig sabihin na aesthetic, pagandahin nila. Di ba? Pati yung pagandahin, in-aesthetic din nila. But, when we speak of aesthetic, no? In organizing yung library resources, it doesn't mean na, ay, gawin kong ano ito, plakado ang shelves. Okay? Ay, gawin ko na lahat ng orange, lahat dito nila titignan. Ang green dito. Okay? Hindi po ganun. Okay? When we organize our collection or our resources, we make sure that our students can have an access to these resources kahit hindi mo tinutulungan. That is why, ngayon po, kailan ang pasukan po ninyo? Parang hindi po kayo masaya na pasukan na sa August 29, no? Oo nga. Parang hindi pa kasi nakabakasyon, tapos yung iba pa sa inyo, RPMS, mga ganun-ganon, di ba? Ang daming ganap sa buhay. But remember that lahat po yan ay may ambag naman sa kinabukasan. Ngayon, pasukan na ng mga bata, anong pwede po ninyong gawin as library in charge is you orient them kung paano ba nila i-navigate ang library mo. Kahit isang room lang yan, may navigation pa rin na tinatawag. Pagpasok nila sa library mo, magpapasok ba sila gamit ang bangka? Bangka? Kasi nga, bahala kayo if you have, will you create an inviting environment for your students. Pagpasok pa nila, gusto mo nagbabangka sila. Tapos pag gusto mo ba kapag-aakyat sila ng hagdan kahit walang elevator, eh, aesthetic pa rin. So it's up to you, no? Your learning environment. But what I'm saying is, how will you help them navigate? Imagine mo, ilan po ang estudyante nyo sa eskwelahan, ma'am? 200 plus. Gano'n po kalaki ang library nyo, ma'am? Kahapon, walang problema dyan, ma'am. Pero gano'n kalaki yun, ma'am? Ganyan lang siya kaliit. Oh, one table lang kasha. Tapos 200, ma'am? Oh, naku, nakakaloka naman. Hindi po ba pwedeng i-request na mas malawak, ma'am? Duplihin nyo, ma'am, parang yun sa Cagayan National High School, di ba? Ganun dapat, pero kulang pa rin yun, no? Kay Ma'am Cynthia kasi sa dami rin. You know what? Meron po tayong tinatawag na ratio rate, no? Ang library space natin, dapat may katumbas yan sa ratio ng estudyante. Kasi paano pag lahat sila nag-library work? Kasi nga gusto na sila magbasa. Pero hindi sila kasya. So what will happen? So you have to request sa inyong administrator na baka naman you might consider as widening our space so that we can also increase our reading rates. Pwede po yan. Walang imposible. I-try nyo. No? Paano pag sabihin ni principal, give me that idea. Kasi alam nyo po, nung ginawa namin sa Learning and Resource Center, ay, ng CARI, pinatawag ako. Anong gagawin nyo kapag bigla kaming nagbigay ng pondo dyan? Sabi niya. Siyempre kami, bigla-bigla kaming gumawa ng plano, no? Kasi minsan lang mag-ganon, no? Minsan lang mag-invite ang administrators na mag-offer. So, ginawa namin, nag-prepare kami kaagad. Maghanap kami ng mga possible na pwedeng i-imitate na spaces. At noon, nung nakita po nila yon, ang mga deans namin, akala ko mag-negate. Sila lahat ay tahimik. Tapos, nag-agawan pa sila na doon daw sila mag-office sa Learning and Resource. So, ganun po yun. What your superintendents, your school heads wants is, baka naman meron pong initiative coming from you bago nila ma-appreciate yung gusto nyong mangyari. Okay? So, that should begin within your library room. Room muna. Kasi later on, magiging building na yan. Okay? So, ganyan po yan. It is more than the ayos, the ganda. And it plays a crucial role in maximizing the benefits of both physical and digital books. Okay? Paano digital? Di ba yan yung mga subscription? Mamaya, sasabihan ko po kayo. Kalma lang kayo dyan. Okay, next, Ma'am Direk. Okay? So, ano bang objectives natin? Of course, I would like to highlight the significance of efficiency of organization, both in physical and digital collection. Also, I wanted to emphasize the practical benefits, okay, of a well-organized book collection. So, let's proceed. Pa-play yan ako, ma'am. Tignan po natin ang mga librarians, no, on how they do or how's their life in cataloging resources. May ganyan po ba kayo? Sigaw-sigaw na. Okay, that's actually where they can get inquiries, magpahiram ng mga libro, the circulation section. Gusto ko ganyan-ganyan kayo pagbalik nyo sa mga libraries nyo, ha? Oo, di ba? Mga ganyan-ganyan. Panoorin po natin. Okay? Sige po, Ma'am Direk. I-pause mo na muna yan. Okay. Nakita nyo siguro kung sino kayo doon, relate kayo, mga ganun. Ano po yung sabi nila? I'll blow your mind, help you how to find. Sabi niya, di ba? Ulitin nga po natin. I'll blow your mind, help you how to find. Ano pong hahanapin yung lover po ba nila? Books na naman kayo. Sabi ko, wag ng books. Di ba? Sources of information. Kasi hindi lang naman ba meron pa po kayong mga newspaper, journals, meron pa kayo kung ano-anong mga research ng mga teachers ninyo. So yun yung mga nakita nyo po dyan. And they are actually your print resources. Basta nahahawakan mo, visible, tangible siya, that is your print resources. Regardless kung libro, newspaper, hindi po kasi pwedeng sabihin na libro ang newspaper, no? Mga ganon, okay? So, kapag hindi naman natin nahahawakan, we can only see, we can access them over our phone, our computer, kahit ano, basta nakikita natin, and it is not tangible, they are our non-print or the digital collection. Okay? Okay po ba yun? Yes, okay. So yun po, when we speak of book organization, it refers actually to systematic arrangement. Okay? Systematic arrangement of books within a collection to make them easily accessible and manageable. Yung tipong pagpapasok po kayo, ang bata dun sa library ninyo, kahit hindi ka na niya tanungin kasi nakita niya doon na ito ang ating sciences collection, papasok na siya dyan, kukuha na siya ng kung ano-ano, and so on. However, I would like to put that value of library orientation at the very first week ng pasukan. Yung tipong you will convene all your students per year level, pwedeng per section, bahala na po kayo. Okay, and then you will be teaching them on how to navigate your resources in the library. O anak, kung gusto mong maghanap ng newspaper, meron kaming serial section, nandito yan. Okay? And if you wanted to learn more about the specific subject na makukuha sa newspaper, meron kaming vertical files. Okay? O anak naman, kung gusto mo namang magbasa ng mga mathematics textbook, kasi yun po yung marami sa DepEd, no? Sasabihin mo na dito lang yan. Kasi ang library, pag sinabi nating organization, hindi po every month nililipat nyo ang isang shelf to another area. So meron po tayong tinatawag na organization that is systematic. So meron po tayong tinatawag na Dewey Decimal Classification, nga lang, hindi ko na po kayo dadalhin doon. Okay? Why? Because pagdating ng classification na yan, kailangan po tayo ay rehistradong librarian. Okay? Kasi, alam niyo po, gaya ng doktor, ganun po tawag natin dito, ka-delicate ang kanilang profession in handling the human body. Kapag ikaw naman ay isang library in charge at the same time ikaw ay librarian, delicate din po ang role ninyo. Why? Kasi if you mismanage to organize all the information that you have in the library, baka baliw po ang mga bata na mag-graduate sa atin. Kasi they were fed with misinformed sources of information. That's why, may ipapakita ko po sa inyo mamaya yung tinatawag nilang organization na pwede po sa inyo. Okay? So, ayan po. Hindi ko na po yung, kung gusto nyo po talaga na mag-technical cataloging, you enroll MLIS. Tapos, kuha kayo ng unit sa amin. Okay? O, i-promote ko na ang St. Paul kasi St. Paul is the nearest institution na meron pong MLIS. You are hitting two birds with one stone. Why? May masteral ka na, makakapag-take ka pa ng board examination. Baka bigla ka pang bigyan ng item kasi ikaw na ay librarian. Tama, Ma'am Cynthia? Yes, oh. Diba? Kasi baka lang po nagkakaroon kayo ng alam nyo, i-share ko na rin po ito. Meron po from anong lugar na yun? San Pablo ata. Tapos nararamdaman niya na siya na ang ilalagay ni librarian kasi ilang taon na daw siyang na-designate doon. Ma'am, andito ako kasi pa-retire na po yung librarian. O ano man gagawin mo, sir? Gusto kong maging librarian, sabi niya. So graduate siya ng EDUC. Nag-earn siya sa amin kasi requirement po yun, kumuha ka ata ng at least 9 units sa undergrad pag hindi ka graduate ng BSIT. But if you're a graduate of BSIT, automatically you can enter or enroll MLIS program. But if you are not a graduate of BLIS or BSIT, you need a earning, no? May earning units ka. Maliit lang yun, no? 9 units. So ginawa niya, nag-earn siya, hindi na siya bumalik sa akin nung nakuha niya yung grades niya. Kasi kakamustahin ko sana kung nag-retire na ba. yun, na-earn niya, nakuha na yung grades niya. I don't know if nag-enroll na si sir. Kasi sabi niya, ma'am, wala na kasing iba, sabi niya. Sabi sa akin ng principal ko, i-consider ko daw ang MLIS kasi baka nga magkaroon siya ng opportunity na bigyan ng item. Ay, galaw niya ng baso at mag-MLIS po kayo. Okay? Ganon. Kasi nga parang technical na talaga ang pag-uusapan. Sige, next Ma'am Tere. So, meron kasi kaming tinatawag na technical section pag nasa library ka. Ang daming section dapat dyan. Kaya yung sinabi kanina ni Ma'am na one table lang daw ang kanyang library, hindi po pwede dapat ang ganyan. Kasi kapag naglibot na ang mga taga-DepEd at chinek kayo, inaudit kayo, hindi po pwede na lahat ng business transactions ninyo sa library, isang table lang. Okay? That's why you need to accommodate or place at least reading areas sa inyong library. No? Okay lang naman. Ma'am, paano pag madami kaming puno doon sa amin, tapos kinonsider namin yung na reading area? Okay lang, but wag po natin tawag dito? Wag po natin i-sacrifice din yung preservation ng mga libro. Kasi baka paano pag nagbasa ang bata sa ilalim ng puno, iniwan na lang doon, umulan. Lalo na ngayon, tag-ulan na, di ba? And it's raining in Manila. Di ba? Pag umulan, naiwan doon, pwedeng mabasa. Okay? So, depende na po sa inyo yan kung paano nyo gagawin, no? However, gusto ko lang i-present sa inyo kasi pag sinabing technical section, diyan nangyayari ang mga hindi nakikitang services ng mga bata. Services ng library na binibigay sa mga bata. So, that's actually the behind the scenes. Andyan po yung tinatawag nating Collection Development Librarian. Siya po yung namamahala kapag gusto ninyong mag-purchase ng mga resources. You also have the head cataloger. At kasama ng head cataloger, usually, ang tinatawag nilang metadata librarian. Meron ding assistant cataloger. So, sila po dyan na nangyayari yung technically organization ng mga resources in your library. No? But, I will not give you that lecture para sa technical side. Kasi ang requirement po ng technical processing is dapat ikaw ay lisensyadong librarian. Ma'am, paano pag basta nagkakatalog ako, kahit ako, pag nahanap po kayo ng board for librarians, pwede kayong kasuhan. Okay? Hoy! Kakasuhan. Yes, no? Kaya po, baka po may nagkakatalog sa inyo, sabihan niyo po ang inyong principal na hindi po allow ang hindi registered librarian. Okay? May pwede kayong gawin, okay? Para may organization tayo. Sige, Ma'am Tere. I'll give you a case, no? May case ako dito. Sige, sino pong gustong magbasa dyan? Si Ma'am na nagpipicture, Ma'am? Don't worry, I'll be sharing this one po sa inyo mamaya. Ma'am, can you please read po yung ating... Ay, paus na. O, si Ma'am maganda na lang. Ma'am, dahil color of the year yung iyong damit, ikaw ang magbabasa. Ayan, Ma'am. Si Ma'am. Ano pangalan niyo, Ma'am?
Yoli po.
Ma'am Yoli. Ano, nagutom ako, Ma'am. Yun is lechon.
Kuha na lang ako, Ma'am. Okay
sige,
lang.
Ma'am. Go, Ma'am.
Alexandra was an avid reader and book collector. Her love for books knew no bounds, and over the years, she accumulated an extensive collection. However, her study room was a chaotic mess. Books were stocked haphazardly on every available surface, and she had trouble finding specific titles when she needed them.
Okay, next Ma'am Dere, meron pa po yan. Yes. May kwento, syempre, nasa library kayo, dapat may kwento.
The cluttered study not only affected her productivity, but also had a psychological impact on her. She often felt overwhelmed and stressed whenever she entered the room. Finding the motivation to read or work became increasingly difficult amidst the disarray.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am. No? Sige, upo na po kayo, Ma'am. Akin na po yan, Ma'am. Napakasipag naman ni Ma'am. Palakpakan po natin siya. Okay? So, si Alexandra, ano yan, pwede pong isa siya sa mga estudyante ninyo. Pwede nyo pagkapasok niya pa lang sa library ninyo, na-stress na siya, na-depress na siya. It's because of that you have in your library. Ang pinakamasala po dyan, walang organization, walang collection, no? However, meron na po tayong tinatawag na digital collection na pwede kayong magkaroon ng pwedeng ipabasa sa bata kahit hindi nila nakikita sa loob ng iyong room or library. Ngayon, ma'am, paano pag gano'n? Can it still be counted as a collection? Yes, kasi nga, digital. However, ang kinaganda po natin pag digital, ang gawin na lang ninyo is to have a proper filing or proper name or nomenclature sa bawat file na dina-download ninyo. Okay? So, sa bawat download ninyo, i-assess nyo rin, kayo dapat mismo, alam nyo yung content. Kasi mamaya pala, patayan yung mga nandun sa content na yun. Pinabasa mo, anak, ang dami mo collection. Yung pala, puro murder. Yung pala, pang law student, hindi sa mga bata, no? So, always remember, there should be a relevance of materials to be offered to your students. So, ngayon, let's try to see, no? Ano yung naging problema ni Alexandra? Di ba? Magulo, chaotic. Di ba? Ano ba po? So, parang ganito lang yan, no? Sabado, naglaba ka, Sunday, magtitiklop ka, at pag hindi mo tiniklop ang damit mo, 1 week kang ma-stress. Tama po ba? Diba? O mothers, o may mga kuya, mga ganyan pa siguro dyan, and so on. So, ang ginagawa mo pag Sunday, tinitiklop mo, kasi nga, para organize kasi you cannot tiklop kapag weekdays. Tama po ba? So, ganun din po dyan. Okay? When we try to add our collection, when we try to put titles into our library, we have to organize. Okay? Hindi yung iba sa ilagay mo na lang dyan. E paano pag manageable pa kapag konti? No? Pero, kapag na-organize mo kasi yan, we are trying to save the time of our users. Also, your time. Kasi imagine mo, pinupunta ako dito ni Ma'am Furigay. O, may Ma'am Furigay po ba dito? Pinupunta po ako ni Ma'am Furigay dito para daw kuhanin yung ganitong title, ma'am. O, teka lang anak ha. O, you spend the whole day looking for that material. Nabalin yung klase ni Ma'am Furigay. Naripeba na binayawa yung libro, no, na kailangan niya. That's why book organization is needed to increase efficiency, for you to be manageable. Okay? Ayaw po natin ganun, baka may Mangfurigay kayo, pinadala na lang ang bata niya para kumuha ng module, ng libro. Ani mga ba i-libraryan nito afunge? Ani mabayag na? That will happen if there's no organization in your library. O, another example. Meron silang bali-balita yan, di ba? Balita sa aralin panlipunan for them to be abreast with current events. Anak, pwede kang manghiram ng newspaper doon. Kuhanin mo yung na-publish nung July, ano yon? July, anong kapon? 30. O, imagine mo, kahapon lang yon. 2019. Siyempre, maghanap ngayon. Ako, Diyos ko, na-stress yung library in charge. Why? Kasi ang ginawa niya, hindi niya pala kinikip, iniipon, binabound ang mga to. Ang ginagawa niya, pag ginako niya. Wag po ganun. Why? Because kahit po print materials lang ang meron kayo, that still matters. Especially sa DepEd kasi sali ng sali yung mga bata nyo sa quiz bee, sa kung saan-saan sila sumasali. They need backup information to review events. So kung isa ka po sa nagbebenta per kilo ng newspaper every month, stop. O, lalo na pa, new school year na kayo, tama po ba? Huwag po natin ibenta, huwag po natin pambalot ng fish, kasi they contain information. Okay? Meron pa nga yung ay, hindi ko na i-share. Next na. So, ito po, how will we take action doon sa case ni Miss Alexandra? The very first thing that we can do is to do sorting. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin sorting, spend a weekend sorting through the books, categorizing them by genre and author. Ano po yung madalasang marami kayong titles sa isang author? Meron kang maraming titles ng libro authored by one person. O sino? Ako, narilaw ang kabensabi. Walang library. O example, nasa isip niyo po dapat, example, may library, example, may collection kayo. Ano po yung madalas, kasi some of you ay teachers din, tama po? Oh, yes. Merong mga libro na ang sipag na author na ito, conforming na titles na tura na, pero siya lahat ang nagsulat. Ngayon, pwede mo siyang i-sort by author. Lahat po ng works ni Jose Rizal nandito. Okay? So, pwedeng ganon kung meron kayong multiple of titles. Pag sinabi po ng dating titles, sabihin natin ito ay libro, example lang ha. Title 1, okay, and title 2. Ibig sabihin, there are 2 titles and 2 Oo, ayun. So, itong dalawang librong to, isa lang nag-author, ang pangalan niya ay?
Jose Rizal.
O, Jose Rizal. So, libro ito ni Rizal. So, lahat ng works ni Rizal, another one, Shakespeare. Diba, marami kayong Shakespeare? Ma'am, can we check on the works of Shakespeare? Ay, anak, organize yan. Andito, click. Oh. Diba? Ganun lang po. But, let's try to differentiate a title and a volume. Pag sinabi po natin title, ito ay unique sa kanya. Okay? So, example, yung kanina, there's 2 titles, there's also 2 volumes. But, this title A, isang copy lang siya. Therefore, it has 1 volume. Okay? So, possible na 1 title, pero multiple copy siya, 5 volumes. Did you get it? Para naman unique kayo. Pwede nyo rin sabihin na instead of saying volume, you can also say copies. Ganyan-ganyan muna yung ano siya. Another one is investment to facilities. Ano yan, ma'am? Aside from table, chairs, you also try to check on purchasing or manligaw kayo sa admin ninyo na, pa-shelf ka naman dyan, ma'am. Okay? Kasi ma'am, alam mo yung libro namin nakapile up na lang sa upuan, sa mall. Magmakaawa kayo. Aside from that, no? Aside from, sabihin nyo, ano bang gusto nyo? Ganyan-ganyan mga principal. Ang cravings ko po today, ma'am, ay shelves. Gusto ko ng 10 shelves na metal. Metal po, wag kahoy ha. Kasi nga pag kahoy, wala na ang collection na anay pa, di wala na double jeopardy na kayo. Okay? That's why you try to invest sa mga steel shelves. Okay? So, what has been improved dyan sa case ni Miss Alexandra? Productivity soared. Yung tipong pagkapasok pa lang niya sa room niya, nabasa niya na lahat. Fulfilling. Yung tipong parang ang sarap-sarap magbasa kasi maayos. Okay? So, have you seen the impact of organization? Tama. Let's put in this situation. Next. Paano naman? Ayan, ano ba ang magiging issues natin pag hindi organized? Number 1 there is difficulty in finding books, no? Yung natapos na ang klase ni Mrs. Purigay, hindi mo pa nabigay yung gusto niyang libro, wala na. Ano nangyari? Hindi mo pre-promote ang loyalty ng user mo. Why? Kasi nakabaybayag ag sample ti libro data at Google na klata na paspas-pas. Kaya po nila pre-never for sometimes ang Google searching, it's because of the speed. Kung speed bagal yung library in charge, the hamon, sabi the hamon, mag-Google na lang tayo, but we don't want that. Okay? So dapat speed talaga. Pag sinabing speed, pag nanonood kayo ng mga Korean, pali-pali. Sabi nila, di ba? Pali! Bilisan. Okay? Another one, decrease ang productivity mo. Imbes na gumagawa ka na ng accomplishment report, yung Miss Purigay, yung mapapatakol kang libro. Hindi mo na nagawa ang accomplishment report. Sinisisi mo pa si Mrs. Purigay. Kasi nga, imbes na itong ginagawa mo, naghanap ka ng whole day. Tatawa kayo, no? Kasi that happens, no? Another one, hindi lang whole day. Bakit hindi lang whole day? Okay? Sige ma'am, next po. Aside from na mahirap maghanap, psychological stress. Diyan mo na inaway si Mrs. Purigay. Mrs. Purigay, saan mo ba kasi nakita yung ganyan-ganyan ka na mamaya. O matcharing ka, ha? You don't do that one kasi if you are a library in charge, you provide sources of information. Okay, another one is inefficient use of space. Imbes na pagbasahan, o si ma'am, sabi niya kanina, yung table daw, lalagyan ng space. Imbes na reading area yun, naging shelving mo na siya. Shelf mo na ng mga books. Where in fact, pwede sana nagbabasa ang mga bata. Diyan, mga gano'n. Okay, next po. I think we have to move na siguro dito. But this one naman, kanina is print, no? This one naman is si Jacob, who is actually a tech-savvy. Pag sinabi po natin tech-savvy, hindi yung sinasabi lang ni Ma'am na savvy. Ibig sabihin, well-equipped yan. Bigyan mo ng kahit anong device, they can navigate. Bigyan mo ng iPad, bigyan mo ng MacBook, bigyan mo ng desktop, bigyan mo ng tablet. Conforme iyawa mo, they know how to use. Tech-savvy. So, ganyan si Jacob. And he preferred actually digital books over physical books. And when we speak of Department of Education, we acknowledge the multiple intelligences of our students. Diba? Itotoli nila ang multiple of intelligences. Ganun din dapat kayo sa libraries. Okay? You don't only consider books. You also consider ang mga printed or ang mga digital resources. Mamaya papakita ko po sa inyo yung mga yan. Anong problema ngayon ni Jacob? Tignan po natin, Ma'am Tere. He struggled to keep track of what he had, often ending up with duplicates or losing sight of lesser-known titles. Sa sobrang anli po mag-download ng resources over the web, ang nangyayari, hala, hindi ka na nag-organize. Dati mo na na-download, pero, ay, hindi ko mahanap. Sige, download ko ulit. Ay, kailangan ulit ng principal. Hindi ko mahanap. Download ulit. Hanggang napuno na yung storage mo ng isang title lang pala. Makada-download, kinuha mo. Okay? So, yan ang nangyari sa kanya. Next then, Ma'am ay, one day, he stumbled upon a digital book organization tool that allowed him to catalog his e-books. So, ibibigay ko po yung mga yan mamaya sa inyo for you to utilize and add custom tags, create visual bookshelves, and so on. Okay? Pwede ba yun, ma'am? Yes, pwede po yun. Okay? So, ngayon, he spent some time meticulously organizing his digital library, creating virtual shelves for different genres, and using tags for various themes and subjects. Okay, next one, tignan natin. But what do you think are the issues of Sir Jacob, na ating kliyente? Difficulty in finding books or resources na dinadownload niya. Okay? Aside from that is duplicates and overlaps. Ayaw po natin ang sabihin natin, maraming volumes of books sa library ko. 100. Pero ilan ang titles? 2. So, yan ay puro duplicates pala. But it's actually, depende po sa inyo yon, sa inyong institution, on how do you deal with that. Kasi, meron ata yung mga eskwelahan that they require yung mga pupils nila na mag-uwi ng mga libro, yung nagbibigay, yung pinapahiram nila, at the end of the school year, ibabalik. Ngayon, ang gagawin na lang ng library, mag-maintain ka at least 5 copies, just in case for the students na minaglilipat, nag-iwan ng libro, and so on, may pwede kang maipahiram. Or, pwede mong ipagamit sa mga teachers. Okay? So, ganun po yun. Aside from that, ma'am, next. Limited exploration of titles. No? Why? It's because of the lack of organization, it is challenging to discover or explore the lesser-known titles in your collection. So, parang ang binabasa mo na lang yung madalas mong mahanap. E, paano yung mga na-download mo na useful rin pala? Okay? Another one is inconsistent reading experience. Okay? Inconsistent, ibig sabihin, reading across multiple devices. Ibig sabihin, dapat kapag you consider having digital collection, meron dapat yung sinasabing sync. S-Y-N-C. Kung ano yung binasa mo dito sa device na ito, sa desktop na ito, pag tinuloy ko yun sa aking mobile phone, dapat babalik siya kung saan ako nag-stop. Okay? Kaya kung meron yung tinatawag nila ngayon that you have to maintain a certain account for you to have a consistency when it comes to reading. Hindi yung, anong page na kasi yung last na binasa ko, ganon-ganon. Bahala po kayo. Mamaya, ipapakita ko dyan. No? Next po, ma'am. So, with all those cases no, na na-present natin, we aim to actually catalog and categorize e-books. Okay? Another one is to eliminate duplicates and, of course, enhance searchability and to sync reading across devices. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, from one place to another, meron or na-detect niya where did you stop reading. Okay? Next po, ma'am. I want to show you this video.
So, you're at the library and you're ready to start your research. Now all you need is to find that perfect source. But it's not there. And not there either. In fact, with so many great books everywhere, sometimes a library can start to feel like a bit of a maze. But have no fear. All you need to navigate the library is a little information. You see, public libraries typically divide their collection into two basic groups. One for fiction and one for non-fiction, while most academic libraries use a system called the Library of Congress classification. Rather than using the title or author, this system organizes books by their subject. There are 21 major subjects, and each one has a unique letter, like fine arts, literature, and science. The second letter refines the subjects further into categories like chemistry, mathematics, and astronomy. So if you find one book of the subject you're looking for, other related books are right nearby. And if you're having trouble finding a particular section, full maps are available on the library's website. But if it turns out the item you need isn't there at all, we've got you covered. Your university library is partnered with other academic libraries across the state. That way, you can find what you're looking for, no matter where it is. So if you like an item from another library, or just need help finding something in the one you're in, a librarian can show you the way and help you to unlock all the mysteries of the universe. Well, maybe a few.
So you are not available.
Okay, no? Napakaganda po nun. Ngayon, I just want to acknowledge si Dr. Denison po ba yan? Hello, sir! Isa po ako sa mga estudyante po sa CSU online.
At present?
Anong SEM po ba yun? Summer last school year po. Hi, sir! So ngayon, no? Going back, no? Gusto kong i-highlight yun kasi anong sabi nung nasa video kanina is, sabi niya, they are networking to other libraries just to satisfy yung information need ng kanilang pwedeng estudyante, faculty, administrator, and so on. You network to other libraries. Possible na po yun. And I just wanted to acknowledge, no, yung initiative na meron po sa Cagayan National High School because as of the moment, I think they are member of Cagayan Library Consortium. No? Tama po, ma'am? Are there other libraries na kasama po dito, ma'am? Oh, so this is actually the time that we consider that one. Kasi, doon sa Cagayan Library Consortium, you just have to enter into Memorandum of Agreement, no? Makipartner lang kayo kasi sila po ay may subscription to various resources. And these are actually available online or cloud. Okay, that's why if you have your teachers who are taking masteral, doctoral, and so on, you can be of help to them na. Not only considering the needs of your users, but even po ang mga faculty ninyo. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo po, benchmark po kayo later on kay Ma'am Cynthia, kasi maganda po yung inisyatibong yun. It is actually headed by the Cagayan Provincial Learning and Resource Center, which is over the provincial government of Cagayan. Maganda po yun, as in, super. And you can always access their information. Meron po silang tinatawag na e-newspapers, mga ganon, via, that's ano na kasi yun? Pag e-newspaper, ano na, press reader, no? May press reader sila, meron silang mga online databases that covers various disciplines. Okay? So ngayon, nabanggit po kanina doon yung tinatawag nilang sorting of subjects. Ngayon, meron po akong i-represent sa inyo na approaches na pwede ninyong i-consider. However, when you consider one approach, you have to be consistent na yan na yung i-apply mo for the whole, okay, systematic arrangement of your resources. Hindi porke, year 2023 na-introduce sa akin ang alphabetical organization. Sige, i-adapt ko yan. On the next year, 2024, I'll be using categorical naman para maiba. Hindi po ganun ha. One lang, one approach lang. Kasi the very essence of organization is to compile all similar subjects together. Para pag sinabing all resources about mathematics naman, Mars, kasi gusto kong basahin, mag-provide ng activity, dun lang siya sa isang area. Okay? Hindi yung nandito siya ngayon sa baba, no? Tapos next year, ang mathematics ko, nandun na sa kabilang formula ng organization. That is why we have to be systematic. Kaya po siya nilagay kanina sa definition that it should be systematic arrangement. Okay? So you are forming your library users na maging citizen ng library mo. Sinabi po natin citizen, parang kayo po na taga Tugigaraw City. Pag sinabi mong munisipyo, alam mo ang munisipyo nasa Cari. That's citizenship, no? Aware ka. And if you are in library naman, if you wanted to build a library citizenship, ang mga bata dapat from first year to fourth year that they know that arrangement of your books in your library. That's library citizenship. At kailan natin pwedeng ma-foster yun? Every library orientation. Not only the arrangement in your library not only the way you organize your resources, but even your services. Ay, ang alam ko, si ma'am na ganito, nagpapa-reading program siya. Meron siyang 1 o'clock reading habit. O they know. That's library citizenship. Okay? And that happens during library orientation. Okay? So, meron po tayong tinatawag na alphabetical arrangement na kung saan you arrange books based on author's last name. Okay? So, pwede po kayong mag-arrange ng base sa author's last name. However, some of our users hindi kabesa minsan kung sino ang nagsulat. Minsan, they search by chance. Hindi. Ano ba madalas ang search natin? Ang inquiry natin when we wanted to read something. It's based on sometimes title, sometimes subject or topic. Okay? That's why meron po tayong tinatawag na categorical, which is the best way to organize your resources. Sa categorical po, books or other relevant resources are grouped and organized based on their subject or genre. So sabi po sa video kanina, they organize fiction together and non-fiction together. Anong ibig sabihin ng fiction? Ito po yung mga works of imagination, pwedeng mga nobela, okay? Storybooks and so on. When we say non-fiction, they happen in reality. So, ibig sabihin, they provide facts. Okay? So, kapag ganyan po, you try to divide your resources. Number 1, bumalik tayo sa sabi kanina sa case ni Alexandra. We do sorting. Okay? Ang librong na ito ba ay Reader's Digest? Fiction or non-fiction? Non-fiction. So therefore, ilagay mo siya sa area na ito muna. Pag na-categorize mo na sila yan, you try to check tungkol saan ba ang meron sa librong ito. That's the time that you do categorically. Okay? And then, you try to search the best and easiest way to sort your resources. Meron tayong tinatawag, I was not able to include na dyan, meron tayong tinatawag na Dewey Decimal Classification. In this subject, familiar po ito, no? Meron siyang sorting 0-0. That is generalities. Okay? Another one, meron siyang division ng 100. All philosophy and religion, dito yan masusort. All psychology, philosophy and psychology nasa 100. Pwede po kayo mag-take note. You can also refer to web for other sources, no? When we speak of religion, may mga religion subjects pa po ba tayo? Diba? Yung catechism, mga ganyan-ganyan. No? Pag may material po galing sa mga catechist, you might as well organize them under the field of or the division of 200. Okay? So, meron pang ano yan. Pero kahit sa end po ninyo, kahit general categorization na lang lang muna ang gagawin. Because if you will go into details, again, pinag-aaralan po yan. Okay? Pero para mas madali lang po sa inyo, you may adapt po yung tinatawag nilang categorical at the same time yung alphabetical. Or, sometimes, meron kasi silang tinatawag na whole number, no? Yun po yung nakalagay dito sa may spine ng libro. Okay? Yan po yung However, kung hindi nyo po talagang kayang gawin yan, meron na naman akong i-share sa inyo. Okay? But, yung categorical na yan, sabihin natin is philosophy and psychology, put them under the umbrella of 100. Ano po to universal arrangement po ito ay classification adopted in libraries. So meron pong ibang classification scheme na ginagamit. However, since konti naman po ang collection natin, we consider DDC or Dewey Decimal Classification. So it will run from philosophy, psychology, religion, social sciences, languages, naku, magre-review ako nito pure sciences, ang 500, 600, applied sciences, all medical, all IT subjects together, mga dyan. Pag 700 naman, nandyan ang fine arts. Okay, baka po may mga fine arts din dyan. Maglagay nyo dyan, lahat ng arts collection dyan. 800 naman, it talks about literature. 900 talks about geography and history. So, bahala na po kayo, you do that as one of your job para po mai-organize nyo ang mga resources. Okay lang, no? Accepted naman yan, no? Yung general organization. Kasi kapag ilalagyan nyo pa yan ng detail, matitechnical po kayo dyan. Okay? Kaya accepted naman yan, you just sort them based on its subject. Okay? Next, ma'am. Meron naman yung chronological. Ang chronological, pwede nyo itong gamitin sa arrangement nyo sa serials. Okay? Sa serials, why? Chronological involves organizing resources based on their publication dates. Ang example na pwede ko pong ma-relate dyan ay inyong mga newspapers. Again, meron yung chronicle na pinapublish ng students ninyo. Ano pong tawag doon? School paper, i-keep nyo yun and you arrange them chronologically. Pwede pong everyday ang issuances niya, daily, no? Meron naman yung daily rin, newspaper, meron naman yung every sem, okay? Meron naman yung every year may isang publication. So, bahala na po kayo. It happens that when we consider chronological, yan po yung mga usually continuous ang publication. Kasi ang mga libro naman once in a blue moon, minsan, no? Ngayon, ang mga serials or ang inyong continuing resources, gaya ng newspaper, journals, magazines, yan ang pwede ninyong isort chronological. Sometimes they call it as a binding mo, i-bound mo ang mga continuing resources mo per year. Pwede yan. Okay? Another one is, ito ang delikado. Personal preference. Why? We avoid that, ha? Why we should avoid personal preference? Kasi kung tayo ang gagamit, okay lang. But we do organization because we consider the need of our students, faculty, hindi po tayo. Okay? So, we wanted that when they enter the library, sila mismo, they can navigate. Yung tipong kahit hindi ka nakakalbitin para ma'am, saan yung ganito mo, hindi na. Okay, so tanggalin na natin yan. Pre-set ko lang. Kasi para hindi gawin. Kasi minsan, ma'am, kailangan nyo, gusto nyo bang ini-install ko kayo, ilan ng student, ma'am, 200. Imagine mo ma'am, every papasok dyan, tatanungin ka nila. Are you saving the time of the library in charge and the student? No. Okay? Kaya during the library orientation, present for them to become a library citizen. Okay, next ma'am. Ito po, may mga kanya-kanyang advantage po yan. I'll just skip that one na. Just navigate na lang po yan. Sige pa ma'am. Okay. Yan na ba ang M? Hindi, may i-run through lang ako ma'am. Gutom na po ba kayo? Tapusin ko na po kasi kailangan ko bumalik ng karig. May speaker po kami doon. Tapusin ko na para lang po makita ninyo yung, ano na yung ma'am Tere? Meron pa akong isang sinenta. Ay, meron po siya. Yarn sheet. Habang hinahanap po yun ni Ma'am Tere, may ipapakita po ako sa inyo. Sige, ma'am. Kasi, you know what? Meron po kaming Student Alliance of Library and Information na, ano na yun? Student Alliance of Library and Information Science. That is actually the student organization of our BLIS program. Ngayon, I would like to acknowledge si Ma'am Maureen kasi the Library of Ma'am Maureen, nung ako ay Louisian librarian pa, we went there to conduct our that program project. Ano na yon? Project BBL. That's under University of St. Louis before. We conducted Project BBL doon sa library under Ma'am Glo, panoon yun ma'am, no? Si Ma'am Gloria ang president, ang principal doon. And then, ang ginawa namin, we tried to improve yung kanilang library room. Room pa kasi noon, ma'am, no? Until now, room. Ngayon, in-improve namin yon for it to improve yung kanilang learning space. Naglagay kami ng mga labels and so on. Na gusto ko sana i-highlight ngayon as another example of organization. Aside from giving categories sa inyong mga resources, you also try to put, ang tawag natin dito, mga labels. Okay? Malalaking labels for them to see what's in that area kahit hindi na nila lapitan. Ngayon, I would like to acknowledge also yung topic ni Sir Ronald kanina about the installation of Koha. You may consider that, and if you wanted to have a technical assistance in installing that, you may request to us. Yes. Kasi si Sir Ronald, katropa namin siya sa Bisen. However, si Sir Ronald kasi is our university librarian at nasa Ka-Andrew siya. But we can always have an agreement na magtandem para lang mag-conduct ng installation ng Koha. And actually, on August 10 to 11, we will be visiting St. Anthony's College of Santa Ana kasi nag-request sila. So yun po ang pwede ninyong gawin. That's why I would like to acknowledge yung sabi ni Doc Denison sa aming klase noon. Sabi niya, useless ang mga programs that we have in universities if they don't know how to extend those services in the community. That's why we acknowledge the expertise of our librarians and their knowledge in installing Koha. Kaya i-offer ko na rin po ito sa inyo kasi we will go Santa Ana. Hindi pa kami nakapag-install sa Tugigaraw. Kaya po, huwag na kayong manisip. Ngayon, ang gusto po namin gawin ngayong next school year, gusto namin magkaroon ng schedule where to. No? Kasi kasama sa topic ko rin doon is yung...
Hello. Ay, yes, Ma'am Sam.
Oo, i-course natin kay Ma'am
That's why
Tere.
I've invited po, Ma'am Sam, para makipag-partnership.
Yes.
Kasi
Partnership and linkages.
Kasi she deployed OJTs po sa...
Oo, doon kay Ma'am Maureen, no?
Kay Ma'am Maureen sa Tug City West and also with, diba, Cagayan
With
National High
Cagayan
School.
National High School,
And
yes.
what the OJTs did was, nag-place na sila ng mga call numbers.
Sila mismo ang
Sila
gumawa.
ang nag-arrange ng mga books. And then, ang gagawin nila, or is it the OJTs also yung mag-place na dun sa mag-import? Sa Koha?
Yes,
or
tumulong sila. Actually, kay Ma'am, ito nga ang utang ko kay Ma'am Cynthia. Kasi gusto namin sanang i-launch yung kanilang system. But still, no, maganda rin kasi may time pa sila to import, to continuously import yung kanilang mga bibliographic information ng mga libro sa system. But the time na bumalik ng mga estudyante, Ma'am Cynthia, we will be going back there sa Cagayan National High School to launch that initiative. Kasi gusto namin maging parte yon sa mga gagawin ng aming soon-to-be RLs or Registered Librarians. Kasi isa po yun sa aming trust, no, sa university to have our extension services, no? Kaya maganda po iyon, nasimulan na namin partly kay Ma'am Cynthia. We have installed through actually the guidance of Sir Ronald, kasi si Sir Ronald, teacher din nila ng mga bata namin. So nagtandem-tandem na until they have installed, they have imported, nakailan na sila, Ma'am Cynthia? Almost 1.5 na. So ang nangyayari doon, imbes na traditional catalog na i-check ko pa, automated na po. And I think I just want to share the good news to everyone. No? Ma'am Cynthia was acknowledged sa kanilang DepEd Circle by that initiative kasi knowing the number of books that they have in their library, deserve na po niyang masystematize. No? Kasi sa dami rin ng resources nila, Ma'am Cynthia, pwede na pong include doon ang mga libro, ang mga serials ni Ma'am, mga newspapers, ang dami, no? Ang dami pong pwedeng gamitin. And that is free.
Ayun po. Kaya that's why I've invited them. Kasi nga nung nag-monitor kami ng school libraries, nakita ko na
Marami naman.
na may na-install ng COHA and then that arrange na siya through the DDC.
Yes.
So, ayun Ma'am Sam, I hope na madagdagan pa.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Gusto
one
namin
of
yan.
the priorities sana is the library hub and together with the other schools na functional.
Ang gawin na lang natin, ma'am, through your office.
Yes.
And then you identify, isa-isahin po natin until such time na lahat ng parte ng DO na-installan na.
Yes.
But, may but po tayo dyan, no? Hindi po sapat that you have the integrated library system. Paano natin gagamitin yun if we don't have the resources? Okay, so we should also have, mag-identify lang tayo ng mga linkages ninyo, mag-network kayo, because you know what, meron po tayong tinatawag na Friends of the Library at the Cagayan Provincial Learning and Resource Center. Nagbibigay sila mga libro yan. No, na nanggagaling sa National Library of the Philippines. Hindi po tayo pinapabayaan ng NLP, it's just that kulang siguro tayo sa coordination na makilala kung sino ang mga right people to tap, mga ganyan. Ang dami na po, no? That's why, through siguro the office of Ma'am Tere, we
Yes.
can extend those services sa mga other
Ma'am
libraries.
Cham, yung isa pang topic ni Ma'am Cham actually is the discussion of the OJT Memorandum of Agreement. Paano po kaya yun, Ma'am Cham, no?
Ilan ba, ma'am, ang plano mo?
Kasi kayo po ba ang mag-identify ng gusto nyong
Deployan?
deployan ng OJTs or anyone from the school could request?
Actually, ganito po kasi ang nangyari. I would like to cite yung example na lang kina Ma'am Maureen. Kasi nag-stay po ang mga estudyante na interns namin doon for, I think, at least 200, ma'am, no? 200 hours. So, from scratch talaga sila. So, doon sa kanila, Ma'am Maureen, ang daming mga, more or less 1,000 siguro na volumes din yun. Maraming volumes, pero kaunti lang ang titles. So, ang nangyari doon, mabilis nilang na-proseso ang call numbers nito with the guidance of our campus librarian before, Sir Elvis, no? Siya ang nag-guide kung talaga bang doon ilalagay yung mga numbers. So, meron kasing sige ma, para malaman lang nila. I-run through ko lang kung ito. In general sense, when we organize our resources, may tinatawag tayong mechanical and technical processing. Sa mechanical, pwede kayong pumasok. Why? Because it's just that part of organization na pwede kayong magkaroon ng input to identify the physical characteristic of a book, mga ganyan. So, sa technical side naman, doon kami pwedeng mag-assist. Also, in inputting records via the system. Pwede po yun. So, ma'am, i-run through natin anong meron sa mechanical. Ang mechanical processing, that includes collation. When we speak of collation, you're checking the completeness. Okay ba? Sakto ba? Yung pahina ng libro, maayos ba siya? Kung paano pag sira-sira na, huwag nyo nang i-process, no? If you can, hindi na kaya siyang i-revive, i-restore, iwan na natin, no? Pagpahingayin na natin. Bakit? It's because they already, or that material served its purpose already. Pagpahingayin mo na lang. Or, ma'am, kailangan talaga to, hindi siya pwedeng mamahinga. Ang gawin po natin, i-digitize ninyo. I-scan, para kahit pa paano, magkaroon pa ng access dyan. Okay? Aside from that, the collation, we do the accessioning. Yung accessioning po, yan po yung master list natin ng titles na meron sa library mo. Be it a book, a newspaper, kahit ano, no? You have to accession. Kasi, when the time comes na i-audit kayo ng DepEd, kailangan nila ng record. Where's the proof that you have these materials? You have the accession record. Sa accession record, o ayan, kung magiging partner na tayo, meron po tayong format dyan. Okay? So you will be lifting the author's name, the title, how many pages, saan galing, mga ganyan. And of course, meron din tayong tinatawag na stamp mark of ownership. Okay? However, dito tayo nadadali minsan, no? Merong nagpapadala ng evaluation copy sa library. But, that is sometimes subject for return. No? Pero ginagawa ng ibang library in charge, donate nila ito. Mag-ingat kayo. Okay? Kasi possible na kapag na-stamp mark of ownership, ibig sabihin na tatakan mo na siya na pagmamay-ari ng linaw. Ang tendency niyan, baka ipabayad sa inyo. Kasi nga, evaluation, ibig sabihin, dyan mo lang titignan kung okay ba itong bilhin, i-recommend mo ba, mga ganun yan. Hindi po yan binibigay. Unless super friend mo na yung publisher or yung vendor, pwede niyang ibigay. But that doesn't work sa lahat, no? So make sure when you do stamp mark of ownership, na i-communicate mo na talaga na sa'yo na yung libro. Kasi pag natatakan mo na ng linaw, there's no turning back. Okay? Another one is barcoding. Ito, need po ito, especially if you will be migrating sa system. Okay? Kasi yan po yung magsaserve na ID number ng libro para mahanap siya. Okay? Aside from that, meron po tayong tinatawag na secret page para sa mga books. Ang secret page, alam nyo, meron po kasi mga theft. No? Nagtatakaw ti libro. Sometimes, relate si Ma'am Tere dyan, kasi kasama kami ni Ma'am Tere sa library at nakahuli kami ng isang estudyante. Yung bata, sabi niyo, Ma'am, no, sa akin talaga itong libro to. Natanggal ang cover page, natanggal yung aming security, yung tutunog, mga ganon. The only thing for us to verify if that is ours is through the secret page. Binuksan namin. Siyempre, secret, no? Hindi ko sasabihin. Binuksan namin yung page na yon, nakita namin doon yung barcode ng library. You cannot deny this, Balo, kasi parte ito sa aming, sabi natin noon, parte ito sa ating procedure na dito mo makikita na ownership ito ng library. Ngayon, ang umanin siya. O, mga gano'n po na bagay, baka lang, no? May secret page dapat kayo. Pag nag-identify ng secret page, make sure na secret. Ha? Also, pag nag-identify ng secret page, dapat ito ay pahina na present sa ibang mga libro. Kasi mamaya ang secret page mo 100, may mga libro na below 100. O di hindi ka na naman consistent nun. So, pwedeng sa beginning pages, bahala kayo sa buhay mo. Okay? So, kayo yan. Institutional practice po yan. Next is, ito naman po yung hindi nyo na dapat gawin. Okay? Dito na po sana kami tutulong. If you wish to avail our services sa Cagayan State University, we can offer technical processing ng inyong mga libro. Okay? Pwedeng i-work out yan ng ilang araw, mga ganyan-ganyan. Until such time, all your resources has been cataloged. Okay? So, ganyan po yan. Cataloging and classification. Yan po ay technical expertise ng mga librarians, kaya po sila dapat ang gagawa dyan. Yung nauna kanina is more on descriptive. Okay? Next po, ma'am. Ayan. Okay. Kung nakatalog naman na, syempre, meron po tayong tinatawag na preservation ng mga materials. That's why we do labeling. Yung labeling naman, example, may mga libro ka about philosophy, psychology, pwedeng, ay, kulay niyan, green. Para, kahit hindi, ma'am. Ay, may napare-pareho kayo, ma'am. Ano yung mga yun, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Saan pwede nilang makita yun, ma'am? Oh, yun na. Meron na palang existing, no? Yes, ma'am. Oh, di ba? May ganun sa... Okay. Blue. Okay. Bakit ba tayo may ganun-ganun? Kasi, one way po yan para din maka-adopt yung kunyari, meron kayong mga student assistants, may mga kaibigan kayo na kahit hindi na kayo ang mag-shelving, no? Kung gano'n, makita nila na green, dadalhin lang nila doon sa area na yon. Okay, gano'n na yon, no? Sometimes, tulong ito sa ating mga student assistants, sa mga estudyante na naglilinis sa library. Siyempre, minsan sabi niyo, balong-balong, mag-shelf ka naman. Mga ganun-ganun, di ba? So, yun na yun, one way for them to be of help in shelving your resources. So, maganda yun, no? Yung kay Ma'am Cynthia, I hope they can have an access to that, ma'am, para po unified and consistent kayo sa kulan. So, yun po yung labeling.
I-upload na lang ni, i-share na lang ni Ma'am Cynthia sa GC namin. So that we have uniformity sa DepEd.
Yes. Para pag sinabing DepEd to Igaraw City, pak, pare-pareho kayo, no? Okay. And of course, after that labeling, you do covering. Alam na alam nila po ito. Sometimes alam yung covering pa, meron po yung sukat. Para again, uniform and consistent. Okay? And of course, yung next. Yan! Pag natapos na mong na-organize, lahat-lahat, na-package yung libro, ready for use na siya, you do shelving. Kaya po kailangan ng shelves. Hindi po yung ilalagay lang natin siya sa table, kasi ang hirap po noon, no? Ang hirap maghanap sa mga table-table lang. Hindi po kayo publisher na nagbebenta ng libro para ganun ang practice. Okay? Na hindi. So, ganyan po. Ito naman po actually is an example of a display, no? Or new acquisitions pag may bagong dating. Pag sinabi po natin acquisitions, it doesn't mean na bumili kayo. Pwede pong donation, pwedeng naki-barter kayo, naki-exchange. O, bahala po kayo. Okay? I think, is it Thursday today? It's Monday! Okay? It's Monday and we choose to be productive and that would be all. But, i-share ko lang ito, Ma'am Tere, palit tayo, ilipan ko dito yung para magkaroon sila ng idea doon sa ating ayan, wait lang. Okay, saglit lang po ito para talagang sulit na sulit niyo yung lunch mamaya, no? Ito po, saglit lang. Ito po, I will be sharing yung aming, baka gusto nyo na rin i-follow, no? I-promote ko na po yung aming Facebook page kasi baka lang gusto nyo mag-request, Ma'am Tere, ganito na lang ang gawin natin. You identify among their libraries kung sino talaga yung may marami ng collection.
Opo.
Oo, no? Para talagang matulungan din natin sila.
Opo.
At least we can target siguro 5 per semester. Ikaw na ang partner ko na.
This coming ano po ba? Semester, ma'am.
Oo.
Ready po ba ang kaya na against State University?
Kahit siguro mga ano yan, 3 to 5. Gawin natin siyang extension. And then, in return, para po continue siya, we enter into memorandum of agreement. Kasi gano'n na yung ginawa namin kay Santa Ana. Meron kaming MOA. Alam nyo, actually, maganda po ito. In return, no, sa inyong eskwelahan, sa aming paaralan, we can assume that we are really helping communities, no? And that is through our MOA para po siya ay na-establish talaga. Okay? And ito lang po, no, as we have, we will be seeking help or assistance, we would like also to ask you, no, to have that letter S. Ano po yung letter S na yan? We sustain the practices na maiiwan po sa inyo. Okay? Kasi para po hindi yung ngayong taon lang maayos, after that year, wala na naman. So we need to be committed also doon sa extension na maibibigay po sa inyo. Again, we do that service why we wanted to improve your services also. Actually, ang pangalan na nun is Project Elite, no? Nakalimutan ko lang. Empowering Libraries through Integrated Library Technology MM. Mga ganun, no? We were able to come up with its name na Project Elite. So, hindi na lang siya beautification, meron ng kasamang IT. Okay? At ang gusto pa sana namin, no, if we will be installing systems, sa part po sana ninyo is the provision of a desktop or a working station para doon po ma-access yung system. Kasi kapag yun na-establish, gaya po ng nasa Cagayan National High School, ang mga bata pwede nang mag-search over the online public access catalog, yung OPAC na tinatawag. Ma'am, English, pak, sasabihin niya na kung saan makikita. Again, we are saving the time of the student, saving the time of the faculty, pati po kayo, nasa save ang time. Okay? So,
hello. Sa 3 to 5 na schools this coming semester, excluding the kasi you'll be continuing the umpisahan.
Pwede naman po ma'am. Opo.
So,
Basta ang gusto sana natin unahin muna yung may mga established na para hindi naman po masayang yung extensions. Yung meron na siyang identified library, meron na siyang collection, meron basta established talaga siya.
As to the responsibility per se po, kasi diba, once the OJTs were deployed to schools, kanino na mapapataw ang accountability and responsibility of those students?
Ganito na lang, Ma'am Tere. Kasi as we wanted also to, gaya po nung ginawa namin sa Palwa noon, ang nakita namin doon is, tawag natin, there's no guidance of a professional librarian. Buti doon sa Cagayan National High School, meron talaga sila Ma'am Cynthia at saka si Ma'am Aida na registered librarians. Kaya ang nangyari noon sa Palwa, every now and then, they reach out to Sir Elvis na, Sir, ganito po ba? Okay na po ba ito? Wala silang magko-confirm sa output. So ngayon, kung gusto mo na meron talagang accountability doon sa mga gagawa, pwede siyang i-under you. And then, you deploy them sa mga itong libraries. Para in return, meron ka pa rin na mag-guide. Kasi ganun yung ginawa nila sa Cagayan National High School. Meron pa rin reporting, ganun. Kasi, ang mga bata pong tutulong sa atin will be interns at the same time, yung mga nakatapos na ng subject ng cataloging and classification.
Yung sa Cagayan National High School po ba Rizal City West High School, kaninong accountability and responsibility siya? Is it from the Department of Education? So,
Sa DepEd, ganun
ang hirap kasi doon sa OJTs is that hindi naman natin na what if there's may mangyari sa kanila while they are being deployed in that school. So, kanino accountability po siya?
Stipulated siya sa MOA naman natin. That while they are in your, tawag natin, sa vicinity ng library, ng school, of course, there should be a head. Oo. So yung head doon sa
School
library.
head. Si school head ang may accountability.
Not necessary naman, indirect si school head kasi hindi siya doon. Yung kung sino in charge doon sa library mismo ba?
Siya ang
Sa kanila. Pero alam nyo, actually, isa yan sa mga tinitignan, yung accountability. But, safe space naman siguro ang mga libraries nila. Pero alam mo, ang nakita namin accountability na medyo hesitant yung lalo yung nasa Manila noon. Takot sila yung ng COVID. Yun yung number 1 na challenge kami noon. What if biglang nagka-COVID, sino sisisihin? Mga ganon. Kaya naka-stipulate siya sa MOA natin, Ma'am Tere.
In terms of Ma'am Chang, yung time in and time out nila, who will be handling those all? Is it the in-charge?
The in-charge. Ma'am, I think si Ma'am Cynthia is the best, kasi siya yung nag-accommodate ng ating interns noon.
And every time na pag-ano sila sa amin, meron kami signature. Then at the end of the one, meron kami sila assessment. Every week yun, ma'am. Yes.
So they come to the school ng how many hours lang siya? 200 hours ba yun?
200 hours.
Iko-complete nila.
Ma'am Gonzales.
So in a day, how many hours lang siya? 8 hours?
Depende sa availability. May time na talaga sila for working morning kasi may classes na ng afternoon. Then every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then consider subject nila, consider lang subject nila. Pwede silang
Ano nila, conversation na nila yung head or yung in charge. Mag-arrange na lang ng schedule. Si library in charge or the librarian together with the student.
ang
Ay, yes,
May
ma'am.
pa-absent sila kasi kaya
May PE siya. Oh.
noted na lang.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. Ganun, ma'am, pag-usapan na lang. Actually, ang ginagawa nila, ma'am, is kung ano yung makakarami sila ng output. Kasi output-based dapat ang mga bata. So, how will we quantify ang kanilang work? Meron po tayong statistics. Ilang libro ang na-process nila, nakatalog nila, na-classify nila. Ganun yung ginawa nila kay Ma'am Maureen. Maalala ko pa, parang 600 plus more yun, ma'am, no?
May accomplishment report dito.
Oo, may accomplishment reports.
To be submitted by the engineer.
Yes.
Saka sabi kasi sa library namin, ma'am, lahat ng pages of library work, we wanted to explain.
Yes, no, talagang.
Marketing, resources,
They also conducted user education, nagturo sila.
Opo, that's good no, Ma'am Cynthia, kasi utang si Ma'am Cynthia sa
Yes. How about the others po ba, ma'am?
Sa others kasi,
Nagtuturo sila.
nagtuturo sila yung full-time ano nila.
May
So, parang
klase ako
dalawang
rin, ha?
class sila Ma'am subject
5:30.
for 1 year po. Kaya resign sila to a certain...
Usually, ilang oras sila sa library, ma'am? Na nag-stay po.
To sharpen me.
Eh, pag wala pong vacant.
Kasi may mga content sa lagyan.
Siyempre, pag after class, uuwi na po kayo, di ba?
So if ever na yung school niyo was chosen to have OJTs no, so how's the monitoring po na nangyayari? Who will be the one to monitor those OJTs?
Mag-solve ka.
Are
Bakit di ba
we
pinipiligan kung ano yung qualification?
considered or eligible to have
Basta math major ka. Meron pa yung elementary teacher na hindi mo maintindihan. There's isang class dito
they
is
have
called
collections
specialist.
yes, like Guerrero West Central School na maraming collection.
Actually, yung sa West Central, kasi narinig ako ng West Central. Kaming dalawa ng Ma'am Janet. Tapos, na-promote na siya. Wala naman.
Ganito, ma'am. Actually, si West Central, parang maluwang din yun. Nasa main pa rin ba kayo, ma'am? Nasa main pa rin yung library?
Yes, ma'am.
O malawak doon. Pwede si ma'am ang maging recipient.
Pero yun nga rin siya, walang magbabantay or mag-monitor din sa
O yun kasi.
ng the whole duration of the day.
Kaya ang ginawa,
Kaninong ano kaya responsibility or accountability once na binigyan natin sila ng
it's up to you na kung saan.
So dapat spread right if ever. It's not the charge.
The principal. Unlike ni na Ma'am Cynthia kasi, meron sila doon.
Meron talaga sila.
Oo.
Every time na wala kami sa kanila.
Yes, yun ang nangyari sa kanila, Ma'am Mau. Full trust ang naibigay. Nga lang, hindi kasi lahat ng library work na-expose ang mga bata. Ang gusto sana namin noon na mangyari is makapag-ayos sila, organization ng resources, they can teach, they can give services na gaya ng pagtuturo, mag-promote ng mga services, mag-conduct ng activities, mga ganun po sana. No? Para po, pag mag-report kayo ng accomplishment report nyo, ayan, full bloom kayo. No? Kasi we can promise 3 interns po kung meron lang sana tayong establish. Yun po sana. I think sa West Central, pwede po natin ito
Issues and
consider.
concerns later na lang.
Oo, West Central. Sino ba po ang may malawak at pwede natin talagang pag-extenda ng service na yon?
May suggestion na lang po ako to everyone who wanted really to have an OJT to put up the POHA, yung ganun mag-alis po ng books. So, it should be the initiative of the school na to request from the Cagayan State University. And then, ililetter na lang ang Department of Education through me. So, parang nakadirect mo na sa Cagayan State University, tutulungan na lang ang Department of Education.
Tungsay.
Ano ba yung ginawa ng Guerrero City West High School? Because hindi rin siya full-time eh.
Bale yung,
So, kaninong responsibility or
bale kami ma'am kasi ako subject teacher, may tatlo akong hawak na klase. Nagawa ng iba.
Tungsay, gusto mo?
Nagre-renyego po kami, may schedule po kasi kami bawat.
Libre lang.
Kunwari, pag nag-open ang
Ilang
library
days?
ng 8 a.m. tapos may klase po ako, may isang teacher po na papasok magbabantay ng ano.
Ma'am, as to the memorandum of agreement,
Staggered.
have you read the content?
Actually, it is
Ay, talaga. Oh, di ba ready?
Kakausapin ko sila siya. Tapos kung anong liga ba kanito, kung nasa ano. Sige. O ano kaya mo ta West Central? Pwede sa North, hindi ko usapin ko si Madam Susan. Basta isend mo sa akin sa data ko, sabi mo sa akin.
So we have here, of course, we have to orient the student interns, encourage the student interns to develop their personality, professionalism that's expected already, provide opportunities for the trainees to be acquainted on the applicability of theories learned. So dapat talaga kapag mag-intern po sila sa inyong library, willing din po tayo to provide guidance. Okay? Kasi not just organization, ang dami po nilang pwedeng magawa sa library. At gusto kong i-acknowledge yung sa CNHS that they really taught students. Ilang section rin yun, Ma'am Cynthia, no? Oh. Okay. Ang tinuturo po nila is more on information literacy. How to access, evaluate information, not just printed, even online. Yung mga ganun po. So, this is our chance siguro na hindi siya parang ebook na magtuturo ng topic eh. Dito kasi tuturuan mo ang mga students and kung meron pa no, may chance na even with faculty to access resources. Ano yung mga pwedeng magamit and how will you promote all these things and so on. Mga ganyan. Sorry. O ayan po ma'am, ang mga pwedeng gawin. Ito po, dun kay Cagayan National High School, meron, hindi naman sila nag-develop, but they installed a system. Okay, yan na po yung share ni Sir Ronald kanina. Okay, yung koha natin. Okay? So, ayan po, mga ganyan-ganyan. Ganito na lang, Ma'am Terep, before we proceed for lunch, just in case, ikaw ang mag-evaluate sa kanilang library, and if you have seen na qualified sila for improvement and so on, may processes, mag-letter sila through you, and then ikaw, mag-letter ka sa amin. So, para may channeling. Kasi hindi rin maganda na diniretso nila sa amin na tawag natin na skip na nila ang DO, mas maganda na through you. No? Ganun na lang po. And we look forward no, in helping West Central. Yes. And we still continue to help Cagayan National High School and Palwa, no? Para po sa kanilang libraries.
Yes, Ma'am Cham. So, thank you po. Thank you so much. So, ayun po, aside from her talk for today, we have na po our lunch kasi super big na po, pasensya na po. So, let's proceed na po.
Bali, ano from Sumakay ka din from?
Kain na po muna tayo. Let's have a super late actually. Pasensya na po. So, ayun po, may invite everyone po. May invite Ate Krista po to lead a prayer before we extend po.
Hindi ako din nagdala din.
Yes, as forward.
Unahin yung participants. Unahin. Bigyan mo si participant ako. O 1:30. Ang 1:30 tayo. Pero masarap yung spaghetti. Ha? Magbulang mo.
Hello po. I'll take this opportunity while you're queuing for lunch po. Just in case you wanted to connect